It was good, man. It's your boy GseCapone. Smash that like and subscribe button here. Shout out to Truth Talk podcast, man. I'm about to hit this play button. We talking about occultic imagery found in Doctor Strange. Hey, I'm a little high right now, so don't mind me. I'm about to bring this shit up on a mini play and press play. Alright, let me make sure my Bluetooth on. Alright, so hang in there, Nick. Hit this play button. Stop playing around. Yeah, some of my. I swallowed my phone. Hey, yo. I know her phone ain't connected to my Bluetooth speaker. Having technical difficulties and shit. Why is the
at the real?
Man, damn mute button was on the whole time. My bad, y'all. Told you, bro. It be the man. It be that shit from the dispensary.
In the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie.
Got that wedding cake at 30%.
I just wanted to let you guys know that if you would like to.
Oh yeah, man. This ain't no paid advertisement too. Roz got that wedding cake up in there at 30%. That shit fire right there in Bloomfield Live, man.
Further support the channel, you can check out the True Fish store and see if you find anything you like. On the True Fish store, we have the True Fish shirt in many different colors, and we also got coffee mugs and phone cases. So if you'd like to further support the channel.
Oh, shout out to everybody that be watching me in other countries and shit. Indonesia, London, Canada, Singapore, India, China, Afghanistan. Shout out to y'all, man.
And help with the funding of Truth Records, check out the Truth Store. The link would be in the description. Now let's get right into it. Ever since the Doctor...
You can't forget about my hometown, man. Shout out to niggas in North. I was surprised to see about 344 people tuned into my profile and shit. Looking at the numbers and statistics and shit.
The Strange movie was released. I received many requests from you guys asking me to see the movie and make a video breaking down the symbolism. Many of you were shocked on just how much occultic symbolism was found in the movie. As much as I wanted to review the movie when it first came out, I wasn't able to because I wouldn't have been able to remember exactly what I needed to talk about if I had watched the movie in the theaters. When I make these videos, I usually examine what I'm trying to break down. This means I would have had to watch the movie repeatedly to be able to properly break it down, something that can't really be done at the movie theaters. Thankfully, I saw the movie was recently released through Disney Plus, so I borrowed my friend's Disney Plus account and was able to watch it, and now we're here. For those that saw...
Bro, you couldn't get Disney Plus, bro. You had to rent your friend shit, all the money making on YouTube, my nigga. So now, shout out to my boy True Fizz, bro. I'm just fucking with him, man.
All this movie and thought that it was satanic. You guys were 100% correct. From the very beginning of this movie to the very end, we saw nothing but occultic symbolism, and we are going to talk about all of it. Just like we have spoken about in the past, Disney has always tried to make the occult world look magical and fun. This is exactly what we are seeing in this Doctor Strange movie. The movie is jam-packed with occultic imagery, painting occultic magic in a good light. The movie makes it look like there's two sides of the occult, a good one and a bad one, when in reality, all occult magic is evil. Anything rooted in the
telling y'all, man, all that magic is evil. Y'all can hate me now, y'all can not like me now, but look, man, magic is forbidden. Fallen angels taught that. Just like abortions and shit. You see the Democrats with the abortions and the Republicans not, right? Most of them Democrats don't believe in God. That's the thing. Y'all gotta open up your eyes. Fallen angels taught magic, abortions, mirrors, all of that. For what? For women that have their children. The giants, the Nephilim, the fallen ones, yeah. And I was taught to man. That's why you see man walking around with fucking makeup and shit back in the day. Shakespeare wearing dresses and shit like that, wearing makeup. The Egyptians wearing makeup, dressing themselves with all the jewelry and all of that shit like females and shit. Like, shit is crazy, bro. Hey, look, I don't got nothing against that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just explaining history, like, I'm just speaking the truth and facts, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about none of that shit that's going, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking facts, that's all.
Oh, whether it's done for a wrong reason or even a good reason, it's still occultic magic, which
Shit, I ain't Jesus. I ain't here to judge nobody at all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
makes it forbidden by God. In my opinion, it seems that Disney is doing a great job at introducing young kids to occultic rituals as early as they can. Without spoiling the movie for those who haven't watched it and are interested in watching it, I'm going to provide just an overview of the movie. The movie is about Doctor Strange.
but one thing I am against though is when you pushing things on kids. You know what I'm saying? Kids should have they own like train of thought, their own brain. They should be able to process things on their own without people pushing things on them.
Who is a sorcerer trying to protect a young girl named America, who has a power that allows her to travel through the multiverse, but can't seem to control her power. Wanda, who is a sorceress, wants to capture America to use her to travel to a different universe. Throughout the entire movie, we see Doctor Strange use occultic ritual magic to fight off Wanda, who herself is using occultic magic straight out of a book called the Book of the
All them
Damned, and in
signs he
Marvel's own
using,
words,
man. Like,
the Dark Hold, aka the Book of the Damned, or the Book of Sins,
bro,
is
just
ancient and evil. It contains powerful dark magic
hey,
spells and is
bro.
considered the most potent form of dark magic. It's said that anyone who reads it will lose their
Yo,
minds or their souls. The
it's
movie was
not crazy
basically two
shit,
hours of
bro. Like,
rituals and talking. At the very
I got
beginning
weed
of
on
the
my
movie, in the
finger, so
first
my
five
shit
minutes,
wasn't
we
like
saw
gripping right
Doctor
just now.
Strange
But
casting spells and performing rituals.
this
We even
nigga
saw Doctor
crazy.
Strange trying to sacrifice America for what he called the greater good of the multiverse.
You hear that? The character name is America, bro, and he trying to sacrifice America for the greater good of the multiverse. You hear this shit that they look, man? They desensitizing everybody to this shit, bro. It's fucking sad, man. Niggas asleep. Everybody want to talk about they woke, but they ain't spotting nothing. They ain't on nothing. That shit, they ain't woke. Shit
This is the
crazy.
only way. You're killing me. I know. But you're gonna capture this in the multiverse.
Weezy said a long time ago, right? If freedom is freedom, why the fuck we pay attention? You know, when I was young, I thought that shit ain't make no sense. But now I'm older. Hey, that shit make a lot of sense. Cause all this paid programming coming on, all this shit is paid programming. And niggas pay attention to that shit. Niggas is actually free, still believe they got chains on them. Like, that is the most craziest fucking thing, bro. Niggas is free and still believe they got chains on them, bro. Like, that is fucking weird. Somebody explain that shit in the comments.
As you heard for yourself, Doctor Strange openly tries to sacrifice the person he was supposed to be trying to save. He makes the claim that
Niggas put chains
sacrificing
on
her
themselves
is
and
worth
shit.
it
Like,
for the
bro,
greater
like,
good.
y'all niggas
This is
crazy,
important,
man.
as we have seen so many signs of ritual sacrifices in the entertainment industry. This scene is depicting ritual sacrifice in a good light, as if there's ever a reason to ritually sacrifice someone. What I found interesting is that this is exactly the same reason why the pagans used to ritually sacrifice as well. They made sacrificial.
See, that's Baal right there. You see, they sacrificing the kids to Baal, the cow statue, the bull statue. But Baal is supposed to be Molech, however you want to say it. Is pronounced both fucking ways. Just different languages pronounce it different. I mean, different cultures pronounce it different. But it's the same fucking person, same spiritual entity. It's either Satan or one of the fallen angels in his hierarchy or in his command. Cause remember, what was it? About a third or 33% of the angels he talked 33% of the angels in heaven to fall with him after he had got kicked out of heaven. You know what I'm saying? He went back because he had access still to heaven. But yeah, Baal is supposed to be Molech. And if not, that it is two separate beings, but they still are Satan hierarchy, and they both, all of them, it don't even matter, man. They all fucking involved with child sacrifice. I don't know why they singled them out like that. They all involved with child sacrifice, raping kids, raping women, raping men, and all this crazy man, look, bro. Egyptians even got motherfucking pictures and they shit written down, drawn out, illustrated, and all of that. showing that they motherfucking gods, when they used to come and shit, they had little boys lined up on the wall, like how they had Jesus on the cross, and niggas is peeling their face off, like making their face look like that motherfucking that ball on Castaway. Yeah, Wilson. See that shit? It's like it all got ties with it. It all got ties, bro. Like this shit is crazy. You see, Ellen DeGeneres had the same shit on her hoodie. See, Jay-Z had the same shit on her hoodie. They got a picture together. That shit is framed in the wall. Why the fuck do you got like? Come on, bro. That's that. Man, look, bro.
Offerings to their pagan gods because
Motherfuckers is walking around with little kids with their motherfucking face ripped off as a logo on their clothes, with pictures all around their walls and their houses and shit, in the buildings and shit where you walk in every day. People don't even see that. Like, they just walk right past it. Like, bruh, don't even question it.
they believed it was for the greater good, as the gods would have blessed them for their offerings. They would sacrifice one of their own in order
Wonder
to
why it's so
appease the
easy
god
to
they were
run MK
sacrificing
Ultra
to.
on people too,
Openly,
right?
at the beginning of the movie.
Look, they run MK Ultra on people so good, man. You could watch the news in California. Watch California news. They'll tell you themselves that MK Ultra is being used on celebrities and heavily used in Hollywood and California, period. They say this shit, I seen it for myself. On the damn news. One day just looking at the news in California, damn woman, the reporter said that shit on TV. And it's like, yo, they really doing this mind control shit, and these niggas is up here saying shit that they not even, some of these motherfuckers is doing things that they don't even want to do. Just like ODB was explaining, like he was saying, just like the Get Out shit, he was saying that it's like they take control and you sit back in your own body and you not the host until they say or give you, look man, that shit wild. I don't know how to explain it. That shit ain't, I ain't in that shit. Never experienced that shit and I ain't gonna experience that shit. They always said they gonna have to kill me. Fuck that. Hell nah.
You can see what this movie is going to be about. In around the 9-minute mark of the movie, we saw Doctor Strange fighting off a
Thing's
giant
crazy.
demonic monster. As we can see, the monster is literally a giant eye with tentacles. We already know just how much the Masons love their one-eye
Niggas
symbolism,
easy to
and we
fall,
can
be
spot
scared
tons of
as
it
hell.
throughout this movie.
That's all.
In this scene,
Niggas
we
be
also
scared,
see
man.
Doctor Strange using ritual magic to fight off that one-eye monster. Every time they show Doctor Strange performing his rituals, they show him doing Masonic hand gestures, like the Masonic horns and the all-seeing eye hand gesture. We have seen plenty of
forget the
artists and
666
celebrities
and the
doing these
69,
very
bro.
hand gestures many times on this channel.
Bro over here
As we
like,
can
boom,
see, these occult
boom,
symbols are used for
boom,
ritualistic
boom,
purposes.
boom,
The
boom.
next scene we
Like,
need to
bro.
talk about is the one where Doctor Strange is
How the fuck is that signs to, bro? What? Nigga, that is all Masonic hand gestures, bro. That shit is crazy. Spider-Man dumbhead ass too.
talking to Wong, which holds the title of Sorcerer Supreme, which basically means he is a Grand Masonic Master. In this scene, we again see the writers trying to make the
Yeah,
claims
bro,
that there's
hold
two
that
sides of
motherfucking
magic,
book to
a
the
good
side,
one
on
and
the
a bad
side.
one,
That's the
as they show
Masonic
Wong
book,
talking
man.
about a book of white
I
magic
seen
made
that
for
book
good.
before.
Like I already said earlier
Somebody
in this video,
showed me that
magic
shit.
is forbidden by God.
These niggas don't want to believe Masons. Like, see, it's levels to the Mason shit. That they don't get exposed to that shit until they start climbing levels. But my brother and homie, right? This nigga's a Mason. I ain't gonna say his name and shit, but he G-Sean and shit. He blood, you know what I'm saying? And he been put in work. He got stained and shit. But nigga asked me, do I want to be a Mason? I was like 16 at the time. I said, yeah, right, he's gonna give me an application. But then this nigga had the fucking suitcase. Open up the suitcase, it was like one book in there. Open up the, it had the G on it with the compass. Open up the book, he was like, I can't show you no words because you're not in it, but I can show you the images. He started showing me the images. Soon as I seen a Baphomet inside that book, and then he started telling me, like, that's, nah, bro. That's all I needed to see. So you should have just let me go up in there blindfold and let me find out for myself. Nah, hell nah, nigga. I seen a Baphomet up in there. Nah, bro. Yeah, man. Masons worship the Baphomet, bro. And they know that. They just try to hide that shit. That's all. They know what's going on.
God. This means that there is no good magic. Those who are worshippers of God are forbidden to practice any types of ritual magic. But Disney seems to want people to think that there is good magic, a running theme that can be seen throughout much of the
Magic is an abomination to God, bro. I tell you that shit in the Bible, man. The angels, the fallen angels taught that shit, bro. The fallen angels taught that shit to motherfucking man, man. That shit is sad. In the book of Enoch, it tell you that they taught us everything we fucking know today. That was Satan's job to do, to teach us, to make sure we progress. But worshiping Satan, I said, my bad. Oh, take that back. I'm slipping like something high. God know what the fuck I meant. But yeah, we supposed to be worshiping God. You know what I'm saying? But Satan ain't want that. Satan wanted us to worship. Lucifer wanted us to worship the angels, while the angels worship God. God, like, nigga, what the, nah, bro. And then on top of that, nigga, who the hell is, nigga, you not the creator, bro. So you tweaking anyway. It ain't going in that order. Just like I found out today about Sodom and Gomorrah. Like, Sodom and Gomorrah didn't motherfucking burn because of motherfucking being, for them being gay. You know what I'm saying? For like girls liking girls, and like, see, you know how God already know everything that's gonna happen. God went to Abraham, right? God went to Abraham and said he was going to destroy the city. But again, like I said, he already knows what's going to happen. He went to Abraham. They talked or whatever. He wanted to try to save the city. God like, hell nah. But he said he could save his nephew or whoever he was, Lot. His name was Lot. So he sent 2 angels disguised as men to Lot's house. So they walk in the city, and you know angels are supposed to be beautiful, the most beautiful creatures, the most beautiful beings. So if they disguise as men, they're going to be the most handsomest men walking on earth. So what happened is, they get into Lot's house. Lot live in Sodom. Now, when they get into Lot's house, Lot show the most respect and everything. Start cooking for them, all of that shit. Right before they could start eating, they the mob, the Bible states, every person in the town came out the house, from adult to child, and surrounded Lot's house, right? They told Lot to allow the strangers to come out his house, those 2 strangers, right, to come out his house, so they could have their fucking way with them. They wanted to rape 2 fucking angels, not knowing that they was angels, bro. Bro, this shit is fucking sick and twisted, bro. That's why Sodom and Gomorrah was gonna fucking burn. Like, bro, imagine if God allowed them motherfuckers to live. Know how more fucked up the world would have been right now? But the pastor telling motherfuckers is because motherfuckers being gay. Nah, tell the truth, bro. It's because y'all motherfucking crazy white motherfuckers, right? I'm not racist or nothing, but real shit. Y'all motherfuckers, right? Y'all was motherfucking, y'all had everything. Y'all wouldn't even give to the poor. Y'all could take days, y'all could take months of work off and not even have to go to work and worry about bills and none of that shit. And wouldn't even donate to the fucking homeless. Then on top of that, y'all raping them. Y'all raping the kids. Y'all raping the little daughters, the little boys. Y'all raping the wives. Y'all raping the grown men. Y'all raping the females. You're raping everybody. That's how they dealt with people with punishment in Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? God didn't like that shit. That's the reason why Sodom and Gomorrah burned. How you gonna motherfucking decide to rape people as punishment? And you see the church cover that shit up, right? So look, man, y'all gay people, right? Y'all think that Jesus don't love y'all. Remember, Jesus came and said anybody who deny the gospel and deny him, right, ain't gonna get to heaven. Y'all still get to heaven, man. Remember, we get a more pronoun body. We get the body that we're supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? Before Adam and Eve fucked up. So, yeah, you gay? Don't worry, man. Like I said, I ain't judging nobody, none of that shit. Live your life. Just make sure your ass believe Jesus is the Son, right? Because Jesus came here also saying that he was not God. When they was telling him that he was God, he was like, no, I'm not. They was saying, yes, you are. Then they said, you got a contract with Asherah, Beelzebub, and Lucifer, the top 3 fallen angels and shit. which that was fucking false. But yeah, so like I said, man, Jesus ain't come to judge anybody. He wanted everybody to just have faith and believe in God so they get to damn heaven, bro. Because it ain't no sex in heaven anyway. So, like I said, at the end of all of this shit, the faith is that's what really matters, bro.
For programming. If you were to ask a Mason if they did dark magic, they would tell you that the rituals they did aren't evil, as they think it's good magic, as this is what many low-ranking Masons believe. In this scene, they also show what appears to be a temple, where the other sorcerers learn how to practice magic. A very similar concept to the Masonic temples, where Masons learn rituals and practice occultic magic. Around the 20...
And then these niggas want to talk about being activists so much, bro, and doing shit. Why the fuck y'all allow a statue of Satan to be inside New York? The Statue of Liberty is a fucking statue of Satan. Like, bruh. Like, niggas is so fucking sleep and wonder why New York is the way New York is now, right? All the negative energies that sit there and dwell in the city. Got a whole statue there. Statue of motherfucking Lucifer sitting right there on the damn land, holding a torch with the 12 crowns on his motherfucking head. Like, what's good? What's good? That shit's crazy as hell, bro.
22-minute mark of the
Niggas
movie, they show
sleep.
Doctor Strange meeting with Wanda, who is using the Book of the Damned, otherwise known as the Dark Hold. As we can see...
YouTube, bro, y'all better not strike me for this shit, man. I don't even... I'm probably talking way too much, man. Look, chill out, alright? It ain't that serious, man. There's like probably a million videos up here, people talking about this shit. I ain't the first. So, y'all niggas better not strike me for this.
The Dark Hold has Masonic symbols, as again they show the all-seeing eye. In this scene, they again show Wanda talking about sacrifice...
Oh, you know what? This is motherfucking for informal purposes, man. Informational purposes only, man. That's all, alright? Make sure I get that through.
America for the greater good. We saw that Wanda has horns on her head, more Masonic imagery pointing to Baphomet. Just a few minutes later in the movie, they show a Minotaur, which is a representation of Moloch, another form of Baphomet, who is shown to be part of the sorcerers, as he is shown in the Sorcerer's Temple. Around the 30-minute mark of the movie, there's a scene that shows Wanda infiltrating the temples of sorcerers in order to get to America. Doctor Strange casts a spell and puts Wanda in what appears to be a glass maze. In this scene, I noticed an important detail regarding Wanda's fingers being stained black, which is an occultic practice. I've actually seen this before with Michelle Lamy. You guys might remember the video I did on Michelle Lamy, who I believe is a witch.
Offset,
Wanda's supposed to be the Scarlet Witch, so it's obvious they wanted her to appear.
That bitch be with Offset. They be doing all of them motherfucking them fake cookings and shit. They be making like baby cakes, human food. They be making food out of humans and they be making that shit like humans and shit. They be eating that shit, throwing parties. Like, how can you do that, bro? How the fuck, man? Look, bro. Like I said, look, I wouldn't be no agent or nothing. But look, if I was on that type of agent timing, nigga, look. Yeah, I skin somebody with no problem. I might throw up a few times, but I get used to that shit. But look, I'm not eating nobody. Nah, that's off the menu. I'm not raping nobody. I'm not eating nobody. But if I gotta kill somebody and they want me to skin them, then hey, that could get done. But I ain't. Yeah, all that other shit. That'd be the day I just leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all of that. Y'all niggas tweaking now. Y'all doing too much. Probably fuck around and shoot all them niggas and shit. And just be prepared with my faith, for my faith and shit. Like, yep.
Like an
it
authentic
witch.
Is. This is no surprise, as we already know.
You see what Scarface said about them killing them kids? Hell nah, nigga. Ain't killing no motherfucking kids. You crazy?
Oh, the movies love hiding the truth in plain sight. The next scene we're going to be talking about is around the 42-minute mark, as they openly show Wanda performing an occultic ritual. She can be seen reading out the Book of the Damned as she levitates. We can see they show Wanda.
And you see she meditating? That's why you gotta watch out what you meditating on too, man. And when you meditating, you should only be meditating on being more, like doing more better in life, right? Trying to stop, let's see, how would you say it? Like your sins. You try to slow that down. That's what you should be focusing on, and on God. Those three things, man. Like nothing else. Nothing else matters. Like all the other shit, you just gonna be sitting here fucking with something that you ain't supposed to be fucking with. Your third eye open to you on its own. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens on its own. You don't force that. You force that shit. Look, man, I seen a lot of crazy shit, bro, and I seen people that motherfucking believe shit and they ain't coming from back from that shit, like dead ass, like, man.
Surrounded by candles as she's reading from the dark hold. They then show the Masonic all-seeing eye as part of the spell. During this scene, they talk about using spells for...
I know a nigga close his eyes and shit, meditate. He talking about he hearing motherfucking the static of the TV, you know, the old TVs and shit when they get static and shit. Like, nigga, you fucking tweaking, bro. You better get the fuck out of here with that shit. I can't fuck with you no more, bro. You tweaking. Hell nah, nigga. You might come in my house. You might be smoking with me one day and might want to try to kill everybody in my house. Nah. You tweaking, bro. You better take that shit somewhere else. Talking about you. Nah, I don't know what you talking about. When I hear that type of shit, nigga, I think of motherfucking spirits and shit. Like, nobody want to be hearing that. Like, you... Bro, we got flat screens, nigga. What the fuck you talking about you hearing static? You got a radio antenna in your head? The fuck? Close your eyes and man, hell nah, boy, you crazy as hell.
demonic possession. Openly, in a movie that Disney knows kids and teenagers are going to be watching, they decided to pack it with tons of occultic imagery. The next scene we need to talk about is when the Illuminati captured Doctor Strange and America.
What then? Hydra?
The Illuminati.
We'll see now. The Illuminati?
As you heard for yourself, the Illuminati captures Doctor Strange. The scene tries to depict the Illuminati as the superheroes who protect and watch over the world. Something I found very interesting about this scene was that it was actually filmed inside of a real Masonic lodge. According to many articles,
Watchers, right? They watch over the world, right? The Illuminati, right? Tied into the Watchers, right? The Watchers, the fallen angels. The fallen angels, before they was the fallen angels, they were the Watchers, the ones that watch over humanity on Earth, right? Like I said, that was Lucifer's job. But Lucifer didn't want to fucking do that.
and a video online that
And he did it his own fucking way. He made humans worship him to know everything that we know now. Instead of us motherfucking evolving and worshiping God and God giving it to us and we getting more closer to God. Because God know that this technology and all this shit will inspire us. Just like it inspire a lot of us today. Like all this shit is knowledge from the heavens.
shows a bunch of film
People
trucks
crazy,
outside of the
man.
Masonic Lodge. This part of the movie was shot inside of the Freemasons Hall in London, which is the headquarters of the United Grand Lodge of England and the Supreme Grand Chapter of the Royal Ark Masons of England. This is not done coincidentally. We already know that the Masons love hiding the truth in plain sight.
For instance, Tesla said he had visions and shit on his inventions and stuff. Most of them shits came through visions. He'll close, go to sleep, and wake up and like he'll see all this shit and then wake up, write that shit. Or he get a vision, he write that shit all down on the blueprint before that shit leave his mind. What you think that is? What you think that fucking is, man? A fallen angel, right? What else is gonna sit there and give a nigga visions? Who else is here walking up and down the earth? Just like when Lucifer got kicked onto the earth and he had access to heaven still, and he came to heaven and God asked him where he been. Walking from and to the earth, nigga. That's exactly what he said. Like, bruh.
And this is exactly what they're doing with this film. They shot the scene where they were speaking about the Illuminati inside of a Masonic lodge because the Masons love using the Illuminati to hide themselves. The entire movie is about the occult, black magic, witches, rituals, and fraternities. A movie full of Masonic.
And I know so much about this because my mom born in Trinidad, man. Her grandmother forced this shit onto her. She know magic. This is why I know about all of this shit, like. And I don't like that shit. I don't rock with that shit. That shit made me learn more about, made me like want to learn more about this shit. And that's I like, cause I wanted to rock with it. And it was like, nah, I can't do that. It's going against God. I don't care what nobody say. Like that shit wasn't meant for us to know. That magic was not meant for us to know. That's for the angels. But like I said, man, Lucifer offered what at in the garden, and Eve said she would be like God, right? She partake. And whatever the fuck they did, they had sex, ate the apple, whatever you wanna say they did, nigga. She partook in it, you know what I'm saying? Adam did too. And then this dumb look, well, rest in peace to them. I ain't trying to talk crazy on them either, but look, man, Adam did what he did, and he gonna blame Eve. Like I'm going off topic, but that shit just bothers me because it's like that you see that shit happen today, like everywhere. Like the female can fuck up, right? The male go fuck up too, but the male be like, oh, but she did it. Nigga, you ain't have to do it either though. Like, bro, it'd be crazy, bro. I mean, it's vice versa, but I'm saying that's how like it all. And the man started that right there, the whole blame game. Let's play the blame game. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Adam started that whole blame game shit. So man started the blaming shit, bro. That shit is crazy. And he ain't want to take he ain't want to take responsibility of eating the apple. He could have just said nah, you feel me, and let Eve eat it by herself or whatever, had sex by herself, whatever they fucking did. But like I said though, yeah, no, like I said, I was off topic. I was going off topic, but I'm about to hit this play button.
Symbols. So it's no surprise that they filmed part of this movie in a real Masonic lodge to give it even more authenticity. This is extremely important. This lets you know that movies like these are influenced by real occultic practices. The next scene we're going to be talking about is the scene where Wanda forces Wong to take her to the temple where the dark code is carved into the walls. In this scene, they show demons and more occultic symbols. We also...
You know, I'm about to check Gematrinator right now, right? See, Gematrinator is a website that the Masons, the Illuminati, the Jews, the Zionists, right? Gematria is sacred geometry, and they use this every day with the news. They use it in sports. They use it online. You can win bets and all this shit using this shit, but I don't get too deep into it because you could fuck around and lose money too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole like the number game shit is real, but it's a website called Gematrinator. You could type shit in, and you can see what the every letter has. You know, A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3. A, B, C is easy as 1, 2, 3. Even Michael Jackson knew about this shit when he was 5 years old. So I'm sure if Michael Jackson understood this shit at 5 years old, everybody else should be able to understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go check out this website real fast before I press play again and see what the fuck Wanda means, what numbers is behind Wanda and Gematria, because Wanda is in a lot of cartoons too. Wanda is a popular name for fucking TV, just like Wanda Sykes, you know what I'm saying? Wanda Timmy Turner and the Fairy Odd Parents and shit. Let me see. So I wanna know why they use her name in that damn movie. These niggas think they slick. I'm about to check this shit out right now. Hey, look. So, this the website right here, you see? And you hit, Gematria Calculator. Gematrinator.com. GEMATRINATOR.com. Then you hit the calculator. And you see the English ordinal, full reduction, reverse ordinal, reverse full reduction. They use all of this, right? They even got the Luciferian, all of that shit. When you go to the classic, hit classic version, and it's gonna take you. See, got the Jewish reduce or the Jewish. Well, y'all can see this shit, right? My bad, I'm high. You got the Jewish reduction, the Kabbalah. You see the Kabbalah and shit, the Satanic, the Sumerian, the Baconis, the Francis Bacon. You got everything up here. Hebrew reduction. This all the number system and shit that they use to run their spells and stuff and do their sacrifices on people and all of that shit. So I'm about to type in her name. Well, I'm gonna type in the character name 29. Alright, let me see these matches. Oh my god, bro. I hate when this shit. This shit ain't working. I hate when it don't. Alright, so you got number 16, 29, 43, 92, 34. Now you got 29. And then see again, reverse ordinal. What is the. Look at this. Look at this. You see the reverse full reduction 29, right? And the reverse ordinal is 92, 29. You see those numbers matching 3 times, right? You got 27, you got 6 and 27, right? You already know about the number 6 and the number 27. The number 27, you know about the 27 club. Number 27 is another number that they like to use for ritual sacrifices and all of that shit. And do you see that the fucking movie was based on, right? Sacrifice in America. Now tell me what is the coincidence that those numbers, right, fucking line up like that with her name, right? And it has to do, those numbers have to do with sacrifice, right? And they look, bro, this shit is fucking crazy. Now you could do the same thing with the news and everything. Like even I put my grandfather's name up in before my grandfather died. My mom was like, he told them not to resuscitate him on his deathbed, right? I put my grandfather's name up in this shit, right? And I swear to God, it's a phrase up in there, right? When you scroll and all the fucking the words not popping up right now. It would be doing that on my with my router for some reason. It's like I'll be blocked, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'll be blocked from using it. Sometimes I don't know. Probably they tracking my shit or something. But when I put in his name, the phrase come up, do not resuscitate me. And I swear to God, no cross count. Like, bruh, when I seen that shit, I'm like, yo, I had to show my mom that shit. Like, that shit had, like, that shit shocked the shit out of her. Like, yo, she was like, what type of fuck? Yeah. I'm like, well, y'all the ones playing with magic, man. I'm telling you, bro. God see everything that's going on. This shit is already, everybody's life is already written down, man. Like I said, he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, right? For a reason. It was already written. Them niggas wasn't going to turn from that shit. Like, exactly. Lot went and warned them people, and them people they laughed. They lied. He went, the first people he warned was his motherfucking daughter's husbands. Right? His younger daughter husbands. They laughed at him and shit. Said, alright. Even Lot's wife at the end of that shit, God told them not to turn around and look at it. While they walking away with the angels and shit, she turned around and looked at it. She was turned to stone. Bro. No faith, no belief, man. That's what happened when you lack the faith and belief. That's why she turned to stone. If you look back, you ain't believe that God was doing what he said he was doing. Now what's her punishment? That shit crazy, but yeah, I'm about to hit this
See a
play
giant
button, man.
statue of the Scarlet Witch and
Learn about that gematria shit. That shit easy as hell, bro. And then learn up what numbers really mean, because they be saying, like, you see Jay-Z said on his shit, the 444, talking about that shit is good. No, bro. See, like they said, they try to put good on the bad to cover up the motherfucking bad. The number 4 means death. 4 repeatedly means death and an omen of bad luck. You can look this shit up. The Masons know this. Like, bro, this shit got, these numbers is like, it got evil shit tied to it. Oh, good morning. What's good? So yeah, like, y'all gotta learn this gematria shit. This shit is like, this shit is real easy. I be telling people that 444 equals death and the omen of bad luck. They don't be listening and shit. But then you wonder why they be having people dying in their family and shit. Like, bro, y'all gotta stop it with all of this shit. Y'all put Egyptian tattoos on your body, bro. The Egyptians tell y'all that the beings that built Egypt is under the pyramids. Like, bro, what that tell you? They are gods of the dead. They are listed as God. The Egyptians listed them as gods of the dead. How can y'all go tattoo yourselves and put gods of the dead on your body? Y'all put the Eye of Horus and Osiris on your body. Y'all put the Anka on your body. Like, bro, do y'all know what that means? Do y'all know how to read icons, images, dogma, stigma? Shit crazy, bro. Look at this shit. Look at the bull. Look at the Shiva circle, right? It's so much religions tied in one in this one motherfucking photo right here. Like, look at this shit. The ring of Shiva, right? You see the bull, Baal, right? Also Molech, and then Shiva herself, right? Bruh, they got motherfucking Babylonian, Hindu, Islam, all of that shit tied in one motherfucking photo right there, and telling you, it's showing you what religions is all together, bro. Which ones are the satanic army? Like, bro, this shit is fucking crazy. Smack that in our faces, man.
On top of that statue, we see Baphomet right over the statue's
What I tell
head.
you.
Clear, open Masonic symbolism. The
Baphomet,
movie
same,
even ends
bro.
with Doctor Strange
Fucking
glowing
goat
a third
head,
eye
bald
after
head,
using
like,
the
bro.
dark code to save America. Doctor Strange was a major motion picture movie that grossed Disney over $900 million.
You see that, right? Over $900 million, right? I wonder why it made so much money. Because that shit was devoted to motherfucking Lucifer. And the
In its
fallen
first week
ones.
in the box office. A
First
movie that was
week.
just tons of
First
Masonic
week.
symbols and rituals. I am not surprised at all, as this is the normal programming shown over at Disney. In my opinion, Disney has taken it upon themselves to make the occult world look appealing. They want to make sure they can continue to recruit new occultists to populate their Masonic lodges. Not long ago, I saw an article regarding the Freemasons looking for new members. They were advertising that they were in need of new brothers.
Speaking about Freemasons, y'all know Trayvon Martin dad is a Grandmaster Mason, right? Supposedly, allegedly. I'm gonna say that. I keep forgetting I'm fucking streaming I'm recording on YouTube and shit too, man. But allegedly. I'm gonna leave that out there, right? But I'm also say this too, since this been out here. Look up the Illuminati card game, and you gonna find Trayvon Martin dad with the red hat on his head in the fucking card. The card game been made before 1996. How is motherfucking Trayvon Martin dad wearing this red hat that he got on, becoming a motherfucking Grandmaster Mason in real life in the card? On the, like, bro, like, make it make sense. How is Trump face on the card saying enough is enough? And don't we hear that phrase a lot? Enough is enough? Bro, it is crazy, man. It's real crazy. Like, bro, like I said, all this shit is already planned, man. You gotta open up your eyes and see this shit.
This is why films are made this way, using real occultic influence to be able to program the minds into thinking the occult world isn't evil. As we have seen many times on this channel, the Masons want to shape our minds and guide us to a burning end. These Masonic programmings are praised by millions as they watch through all the occultic imagery and don't think nothing of it.
Lucifer
We
coming
must
to
remember
order
that
out
every
of
day we wake
chaos.
up, our souls are at stake.
Remember that on the back of that dollar bill, Novus Order Shekelum, man. That's a motherfucking promise. That's an oath. It's a pact. It's a promise to bring Lucifer and the order out of chaos of destruction. Don't forget that. That shit's right there on the back of the dollar bill to remind you every fucking day.
We must not allow them to guide us to a burning end.
And his eye
Well,
looking dead
that's it
at
for
you.
this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hey, man. Shit. Tell me what y'all think about that video in the comment section, man. Smash that like and subscribe button. Make sure that notification bell is highlighted on all so I can get notifications every time I upload. As soon as I upload, man, you'll be the first ones to get it, man. See y'all again, man. Gang, gang.